and welcome. I am Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. Welcome in. It is my Saturday stream. How are you all doing? We are playing Horizon Zero Dawn today. As we have been for a while, we're continuing on with our story. We're going to try to push forward. How are y'all doing? I am wearing my Zeke flannel because it's cold in my apartment. You know, it is spring, and apparently spring means that it's going to snow outside. It is, what is it? There's snow outside, everybody. Also, there was no hot water when I went to take my shower this morning. You know, I worked out, and then, on push-ups, and then I went to take my shower, and, all the water was cold. It was cold, everybody. So, put water in the microwave, in a bowl, heated it up, did my sort of like army bath, as you do. But, that wasn't fun. So I didn't, you can't see, maybe you can, I don't know. I didn't get to shave my head. I shaved my face, because that's pretty easy to do with my straight razor, with just like water in a basin. But shaving my head with my little special head shaving thing is not so easy to do unless I have running water, so my head is not shaved and I feel really scruffy. But I suppose that's fine. I suppose. Anyway, what can I tell you about? What's going on? I am a variety streamer, Twitch affiliate. Also, I stream story-heavy video games on Thursdays and Saturdays. This is the Saturday. Thursdays at 6, Saturdays at noon, although sometimes I start late on Thursdays and Saturdays. I try to start on time, but, things happen. So, I'm also going to be running, I'm also a GM, and I'm running Night Witches, which is an RPG about World War II Soviet airwomen, and that is going to run today at 6 p.m. on Geekspace TV. It is the second to last episode. I recommend it. And then tomorrow at 1 p.m. on Little Red Dot with underscores, little_red_dot, I will be a player on a D&D Sunday Fun Day game, and I'm going to play a fighter. I often play something that's not a fighter, so I'm going to play a fighter. I was thinking about a cleric, but I decided not to. I decided to go fighter. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Because, when you're making a character real fast, that's what I decided to do. Alright, let me see, what else? That's all for this coming week. So, let's play Horizon Zero Dawn. I've been running around, causing trouble, not really doing all the things I probably should do. Probably. Like progressing the plot. Instead, I've been wandering around, chatting with you all, and getting attacked by Dinomechs. But, cool. Damage. Alright. I have these new arrows, which I really like. I think they're really good. I'm hoping I can get all the major types of weapons so I can swap them out when they seem most useful. I've got this new weapon I haven't used yet, so I'm hoping to do that when it's, appropriate. We'll see. Rare machine parts and mysterious boxes can be purchased. Okay. Huh. I wonder if, I need, like, pieces of rat. That is something... The Shadow Warbow's corruption arrows can turn machines hostile to any other machine. Oh. I should probably get a Shadow Warbow, right? I should get that. I'll look into it. Alright, where am I? This is where we left off. I want a rat bone, but I don't know if I will be able to get one. Let's figure out what we're going to do today in terms of our quests. There is a side quest that I thought we could do to sort of finish up the Sunstone Rock thing. That's what we were sort of on at the moment. And, oh. Hunter's Lodge. Oh, I've got to go and meet this woman. Where is that on the map? That's kind of far away. Weapons of the Lodge will take a while. Explore the Cut. That's the DLC. Let's not do that yet. And that, I haven't been able to do yet. I still need to figure out... This is a thing that I really want to do, and I haven't figured out how to do it yet. It's, yeah. I just don't have that yet. So let's see where this is on the map. You know, it's not that far from where I'm at, I don't think. So why don't we just finish up that quest? You know, we'll do that. We're gonna do 2 side quests, and then we'll try to find my mom. That's what I think. Let's activate this quest. By the way, the last time I was here, so the last time between the last session and this one, I wasn't cheating on you all. I just decided that I should clear out my inventory a little bit, so I did. I just did a little bit offline, not too much, not to make you think that I was cheating on you, because I wasn't. But, you know, just enough to make it so that my inventory was not totally maxed out. That's all. I'm sure you're not too mad, one hopes. Alright, so I'm just running on my way towards wherever we're headed. And I hope... Well, actually, I don't even know who we're chasing. Where are we? Oh. We've just walked into a stalker site. How irritating. Let's, you know what? Since we are eventually on our way here, but why don't we head here first? Because that will probably... Yeah, that will take us away from the stalkers who are super irritating. And, there we go. And I need more medicinal wild ember anyway. And it's just gonna be a nice pleasant journey, as opposed to all the other journeys, which are way less pleasant. Sometimes I wonder if I'm missing rats. I'm not. I don't want to have anything to do with those stalkers. Those stalkers are so irritating. But anyway, so we've got the second to last episode of Night Witches tonight, and we have all of our cast except Rocket Fox, who's our leader. She will not be here today. Instead, we're going to have Pumpkinberry, who is great, and it is the last duty station that they'll be going to, and
keep that for later.
I still got prep to do. I haven't picked this. I haven't picked the Sunstone Rock. Huh. Sunstone Rock. I don't know. Is this it? Yeah, it is. Oh, alright, that's fine. Let's activate this new save point. Anyway, so it's a brand new duty station that they haven't been to before. It's Buchholz, so they're in Germany now. And they are heading... I think there's a, yeah, I think there's a merchant over here, which...
These are helpful.
I'm happy. There we go. Hello, merchant. Hey, Ice Bunny, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm going to get a free sample box, because who doesn't want that? And I'm gonna see if I can afford like this Shadow Warbow, but I don't have a Trampler Heart. I need a Trampler Heart. A German merchant. What did I miss? I don't think it's a German merchant. I think it's just a generic merchant. Metal burn. Yeah, I need a Trampler Heart. So I need to find a Trampler, and then I need to steal its heart. So I think the question is, where are there Tramplers? Wait, also, what do they look like? Let me just see what Tramplers look like, because if I can see what they look like... Oh, okay. Big things with... Okay. I should find a Trampler. I think... Hey, Vulpes! How are you? What do you mean you're okay, you guess? You Gus doesn't sound very convincing. How are you doing? Why, I guess? Now I'm concerned. Is this a Trampler? No, that's a Sawtooth. Do I even know where any Tramplers are? Because if I could find a Trampler... Hey, there's a Trampler right there. Oh, hey, that's convenient, because it's on the way towards... Well, something. You had a nightmare. Oh, what was your nightmare? Okay, let's just know that there's a Trampler over there, and we're going to go over there and attack it. Just not this moment. But please note that it's going to be... Like, we have a goal, don't let me forget. One of our goals is to, attack this Trampler. That is what I want. What was your nightmare about? Do any of you have recurring dreams or recurring elements in dreams? Because I do. Huh. Are you worried? I'm gonna just run past these things and hope that will be fine. Because I don't need to deal with those things right now. Was it like it's just a random nightmare? Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh well. We're gonna get into a fight. I think this is how that's gonna go. Oh my gosh. There are apparently a lot of things that are interested in attacking me right now. And I am not interested in any of them. What do we have? What was that? That was... There were a lot of these sort of, flying creatures that I just didn't feel like fighting. You know, like sometimes you just don't feel like it. Sometimes you're like, nah. That sound. What do you think that is? A guy with a gun stood next to me and I woke up. I know why I have them. Is it stress? I'm excited to have a charger as a friend. It's a new Tim. I don't tend to have nightmares, but I will have dreams with recurring elements. Let me just head through this way. We're just kind of going fast. And I hope that... Come on. Why is there a fight? I don't want there to be a fight. Oh. Oh. Dang it. I'm getting into a fight now with a bunch of things, which I don't want to do. But apparently that's what's happening. I worked so hard to get a new Timmy. And all I'm gonna do is get like... Oh, gonna get killed, apparently. I tried so hard. I really did. I was doing so well, and I was like, hey, I'm feeling pretty fine. And instead, it's just... Oh, but look! My Timmy's still alive! Hey! You know what? That's pretty good. I feel at least happy that, my mount isn't dead. Because, you know. Alright, so I had this question that I was asking. Do you all have, do any of you have recurring elements in dreams? You know, like, for example, I kind of think my brain is working out what happened in 2015. I know I have to get some help, and I'm working on getting help. Oh, if something happened that was traumatic for you, you certainly should get help about that. And you should talk to your therapist about it.
Let's go.
I know that sometimes, like, because, you know, having a therapist is not all that useful if you don't talk to them about things, you know? Okay, so let's, head... You know, like, you gotta talk to your therapist about things. You can't have a therapist and then not talk to them about things, because that defeats the purpose. You want to tell them the stuff.
Hi! You wanna die?
Nope, I don't. Also, don't... This is gonna be... Why are there people here? Well... Oh. Well, the people are dead now. Hey, do I get XP if, having a therapist is like having running shoes. You just leave them sitting in the closet. You know, I think that's the thing about, going to therapy, that you are there for a purpose, you know? And you're also paying for it. So, if you have a therapist and then don't tell them the things you really need to work on, and you keep paying them, you're just sort of, you know, wasting some money and time. I feel so bad for Timmy. I wish I could heal Timmy, because Timmy's a good egg. It's just, you know, and now it's raining. Like the vegetables you buy and then leave in the fridge. Yeah, like that's wasteful. Don't do that. Oh, look at all this rain. Alright, so where am I? And why were there bandits? Like, what is happening? Why were there bandits everywhere? Okay, so there are a lot of things we can check out, but we just want to get here. That's what we want to do. I'm going to take my super... Also, by the way, PH, hey, how are you? It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let me just do a quick look-see. Because the last time I didn't... What is this? That seems like some kind of big... fighting kind of robot. I can answer that. Bandits are the result of poor economy that doesn't cater to their needs. I can see it. But I mean to get around... Oh yeah, your braids will take forever to dry. That's true. But I mean to get around... Yeah, see, this is why I try to get, what's the word? Hello? I try to get, frozen vegetables because they are less likely... Let's select this. they're less likely to go bad on me. Like I've got some things in my fridge I need to deal with. Thanks for registering with Veet Eats. What's for dinner? Where's dinner? Who's coming to dinner? Up to you. The one I found was not a match. She was more interested in my family than helping me deal with the robbery, and I made it clear from the get. You got cut off at get. I just fried up half an eggplant. Delish. Ooh, I cannot eat eggplant. PH. You should have all of the eggplant. I cannot have it. It is too bitter for me. Too bitter for me. Ice Bunny, I'm glad that you are going to find a new therapist. Somebody who will be useful for you. Somebody who will be a better match. Step 1, log into Veet Eats. Duh. Step 2, choose a menu. In the mood for Mexican? Chiming for Chinese? Savoring sushi? Peaked for pizza? Any cuisine, any side of or dessert. You dream is yours for the taking. Or shall we say, eating. I spiced the heck out of that eggplant. That get-go that I wanted to work on dealing with toxic people. Yes, although I think also your family is a little bit toxic, right? Eggplant has no flavor of itself. Oh no, Volpez, I'm a super taster, so I taste, there are things that taste bitter to me that don't taste bitter to you. I have extra bitter receptors on my tongue, so I can taste a bunch of things, bitter things that other people don't taste, and things that are mildly bitter for you are crazy bitter for me. Like, eggplant is so bitter for me, it triggers my gag reflex. Like, it's really bitter for me. It's bitter, and it makes me very sad, because I was like, oh, I cannot have it. Like, also, I had Swiss chard once, and that also triggered my gag reflex. It was so bitter. I was like, oh, can't have it. Make your selection, and while the food printer is whipping up your vittles, move on to 3, choose a setting. It's a bit much on its own, which is why I fry it and spice it up. I like the texture. Oh. Choose a setting. Where do you want to eat tonight? A 1950s diner? Rockin' the jukebox tunes? A Polynesian beach? Where's that cava colada? Heck, why stop there? Why not try to have one of our truly exotic deluxury settings? Fantasy bouquet? Fantasy banquet? Whilst watching dragon riders joust? Check. Glass bottom helicarrier hovering over a raging volcano? Checkity check. Number 4, choose a skin. Sure, we love our friends and loved ones, but do we really have to stare at them and listen to them every darn meal? With Veet Eats, gulp down meats dress up. Is that your boyfriend smacking his lips across the table? Or is that Hollow Star Ryan Kasabian glowering at you with his animal desire? Is that your kid screaming how she wants more nuggets? Or is it a blessedly restrained Madame Curie expounding on the scientific and societal impact of her discoveries? Don't worry, Veet Eats' automated systems are just as good at nugget serving and child monitoring as they are at noise canceling. Step 5, eat. This part you don't need help with, right? Are we right? Enjoy your Veet Eats meal experience. Yes, but they have not pushed me over the edge. I think the CBT style of therapy is more for me. Well, I'm glad. This is good. It is good that you have, I hope that you will find a good CBT therapist that will meet your needs. I feel like there's a... Nope. Ran away. Alright, I'm heading south. I'm heading over there. Yeah, so I hope you can find a good therapist that will meet your needs, because that is always useful. I had a therapist when I was in college that did not meet my needs. That was, you know, not useful. Oh, hey, it's a proximity trap. There's a proximity trap. What am I going to do about that? Can I shoot it? Yes, I can. Yeah, no, I had a therapist in college. I was like, let me go to one of these therapists. But the therapist did not really understand.
There! I thought they'd send soldiers. The mighty Karja Empire must be more strapped than I thought. How sad. No matter, bounty hunters die like the rest. Welcome to my ravine of death.
Are you serious?
Sadist, murderer, trapper. All these things. That's why they put me in that stinking hole.
Oh, it's you. I see you. How are you? I'm gonna tag you. And I'm also going to shoot you from really far away. That's my goal. I always started to do some drawings for my exam. Cross fingers that my teacher's okay with an artist book. Is that part of the assignment? Did your teacher say inventory? Did your teacher say artist books are totally on the line? Because that, you know, that is useful. Let's do precision arrow, and then let's shoot this person. Like, I'm really into that.
I'm
Sorry
curious.
to spoil your fun.
I don't suppose those behemoths that called to the prison killed Geneva.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, that's why I have my toys. To distract me from the pain.
Apparently, I cannot currently shoot him, so that's irritating. Yeah, so I went to a you know, a therapist over in college. We have to make a portfolio, and it also is one of the tasks. So then why she wouldn't be okay with it if that's what she assigned? She should be totally fine with it.
Don't slip.
I won't. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Like, don't even worry about me. Like, I'm doing fine, creepy dude. Don't even. I don't know why this guy's trying to taunt me. It's not gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna kill him, you know? Not even a question. Missed. There we go. Yeah, but that therapist... Yeah, he totally should have put up handrails. I feel like he's not appreciative. And I also feel like I could try to shoot him, but I feel like it wouldn't help. Anyway, so this therapist didn't really was like a civilian and didn't understand. I was having sort of some trouble adjusting to civilian life. And I spoke to her, but she didn't really understand military life at all, so she was not a good therapist. She just generally was like, oh. She was one of those kind of like the military is bad sort of thing, and therefore she didn't really get what I was talking about. So, I stopped seeing her because, you know, you should find therapists that are useful for you. That's a thing. Alright.
Not yet, little acrobat.
Are you... whatever about you.
Whoopsie.
Did you trigger one of your own traps? Is that what you did? You know, this guy. Whatever about him. Those are my thoughts. Creepy dude is just... Creepy dude is creepy. Let's see. Let's jump across this way. Ooh! That was a little stressful. I thought I would die. She's, you know, I'm gonna say she must have some super intense grip strength, is all I'm saying. I mean, where'd our guy go? This guy's a criminal, and he has, broken many laws, and so we are trying to bring him in. We're trying to, well, I mean, I feel like bringing him in would be really great, but I think we're probably going to end up just killing him. Which, you know, unfortunate, but I feel like that's just going to be how it is. Yeah, he's one of the three, there are these three criminals. Yes, we are Dog the Bounty Hunter. I would like to... No, go down. Down. Alright. Yeah, so we are currently Dog the Bounty Hunter, doing our bounty hunter business.
But you're not on fire yet.
I'm not. Why would I be on fire? I don't really have any desire to be on fire. It's not interesting to me, so I'm not going to be on fire. Who is this guy? I feel like he doesn't have a very good sense of what's happening here. The ex-therapist pushed her throw pillow in my arm and said, "This is your inner child, and be a good mama," and then I should explain how she looked. That is a
persistent, aren't you?
It's true, I am. Inner child therapy is something that people do. It's not unheard of. So there's a whole bunch of, like, you know, take care of your inner child sort of stuff that people do. It is not, it is not unknown. That is not an unknown, means of therapy. And especially if people have sort of, and I think it's something that is particularly common if people have family issues to sort of think about, ouch, inner childs. Here we go. We'll just take care of that one. Yes, there we go. Yeah, so you know, it's something that I certainly have heard about. It's not like I have never heard of that particular style of therapy before. Not one I've ever done, though. I have never done that particular style of therapy, but I certainly know of it. Hey, look, there's a rat over there, which is super convenient, because I need to kill a rat. Good. I hope that I will get a rat bone, because I'm looking for one, and if I can get it... Yes! People, I just got what I needed to increase my carrying capacity, and I feel so great. I feel so good right now. And I feel like a superstar. Oh, so good. Everyone, I have maxed out all of my carrying capacity stuff, and I feel fancy. And I'm also going to just, since I'm here, I'm going to, what's the word? I'm going to craft some ammo. And when I said she looks like me, now, just less red and no gray hairs, and then she gave up the vibe that was the wrong answer, but again, she does not sound like she was the best therapist for you, that you might want a, but her fat face don't wrinkle and fat face don't age. Huh. My point is, I am glad that you have left a therapist who was not useful for you. And I hope that you will find a therapist who will be useful for you. Because, you know... So where is this guy? Oh, he's over there looking at me. I apparently have to just...
Easy does it! Mind your fingers.
My fingers are fine. I don't even know what's up with this guy. You know what I mean? Like, what is up with him? I don't think I can climb up this way. Doesn't look like I can. Well, then what is the point? Oh, I know. No. I think what I need to do is jump across here. Although, maybe that wasn't it. He's just lonely. I think he's like a big mega murderer, actually. But, you know, what do I know? But there's also clearly a bit of a puzzle about how to reach him. I think I'm doing fine. Oh, there he is. Can I just shoot you? I'm gonna try. It won't let me. It's cool. No. Alright, let's... Oh, hi. Hello, Bomb. Maybe he built this dungeon and now he really just wants someone to play through it. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go visit Charlie Manson. You know... Ooh. Her grip strength. Charles Manson.
You got me. No more traps.
Got a trap.
Tell Geneva I'll be a good boy from now on.
Got a trap.
You expect me to believe that? What's in your hand?
A trap.
Oh, this? Well, just a little... Oops.
Guy.
I guess he died doing what he loved.
Well, okay then. Yes, Ice Bunny? What did you want to tell me? Ice Bunny, you were saying? Yes? Oh, but I like jumping off of things. It's my favorite thing to do. Like, if I can't jump off of things, then what is the point of life? The point of life is jumping off of things, don't you think? Hello. I wonder if there's a way to get down that does not involve dying. He's not... I see that PH has seen soap operas before. And I honor that. What are we doing right now? Where are we? What is this place? It's true. If you jump off, I feel like you're committing to it. You know? Then you're like, I commit to this bad decision. Okay, so I don't know... Hello. What is this? Well, this looks beautiful. You hear sounds of Dynamechs? I do. Or if you want to beat your record of 44 deaths in one stream. You know, it might be difficult for me to do that. I've not gotten close since then. Can I? Nope. So apparently, that is not a thing you can do. Can't just climb over there, irritatingly. It's fine. We're gonna just rappel down, and we'll be cool. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna get rope burn. We need Dynamech power now. Let me get my mount. It does, right? Hello, my friend. Come over here. Thank you. Alright, now let's see. We need to get... Oh, there's a corrupted zone here. Huh. So, there's a corrupted zone here, everyone. And we're right here at this corrupted zone. I feel like... Wait, there was a sub? Who... Crit, was that you? Did you sub? Crit. Did you sub? Ice Bunny, tell me if Crit subbed, because I feel like he won't tell me. Tell me! Because I want to know. I want to know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide. So, who subbed? Crit Witch. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fana, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Crit Witch, Quit Witch, Bo Bit Witch, Banana Fana, Fo Fit Witch, Fee, Fi, Mo Mit Witch. Crit Witch! Thank you so much for the resub. 21 months. Like, now you can drink. I don't think that's how it works, but, you know, if months were years, you could drink. Thank you so much. Thank you. Aww. Also, okay, look. Let's ask. We're right here. There's a corruption zone. Right here. It's like right here, on our way. I feel like since we're here, we should also... I feel like I totally talked to that one. I love the Estenier. I think we should just clear out this corruption zone. Let's do it. I'm gonna leave, right? I mean, it's right here. Right? Second and 1.5 dub babies! That's true. Sub babies. Sub babies. Look, I don't know if it's a good idea to do it, but there's a corrupted zone, and why not just clear it? I mean, like, we're right here. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's right here. There's no save point. But let's do it. Ooh, look at all this corruption. Oh, hi! Let me just... So corrupted creatures are afraid of fire, is that right? I believe that's the case. Yes, corrupted creatures are weak to fire, which means I should get out things that can do fire things. Like, oh, but you know my rope caster could be fun? If I could bring it down, maybe? I don't know if I can. Like, I don't actually know if that's a thing that I can do. But why don't we try? Look, it's a new thing. I'm gonna equip it, see if it works. I don't know. Because... Okay, hey, look at that. And then I'm going to do this. Oh, you know what? I need fire. I need fire. And then I'm going to shoot it again, because I actually kind of like this a lot. And then, you know, I'm feeling good about my life right now. Yeah, that was really good. I feel super good about that.
And a longer night ahead, most likely.
I feel really good about my life right now. I want you to know that. I feel like we're gonna clear out this corruption area, and it's gonna be really good, and we're gonna do it with, I wish that I could clear out this corruption zone and also, do my, what do you call it, my tutorial? Like, there's a tutorial that I would like to do for, okay, corrupted glint hawk. Two arrows up there. Let's just... It's probably going to try to shoot me, but that's cool. Here we go. Come on, Glint Hawk, corrupted Glint Hawk. Come and say hi. I think I missed. Dang. I have to get closer, I think. happening? Hello, friends. Hi, how are you? Oh, hi, everybody. We're hanging out, and it's awesome. Everybody's here trying to kill me. Woo! Oh, so good. So good right now. It's just all the best. All of the best, everyone. I wasn't even lying to you. It's all good all the time. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yeah. So, you know how there was like one dino mech after me? Now they're all of them after me. All of them are after me. And they're trying to kill me. And I feel like I'm trying to fight a thing that is immune to fire. Is what I feel like at the moment. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay. Of course it is all good all the time. This is all Trooper all the time. Yeah, all the Corpse must be in DC. Maybe because I lurk too much. Hi, you know, I totally even missed some of the wonderful things you were saying because I was dealing with bad things. Like, just a lot of bad things right now. Just, yeah. Case and B was interested. I walked into a bunch of monsters that were not the ones that I wanted to run into. We were not friends. We were not hanging out together. My charger just died. And you have no reason for all the things being after you? No, I didn't. What did I even do? I was just standing here. Was I perhaps at the time also shooting at them with arrows? Maybe. Maybe I was. But is that so wrong? Is provoking them with arrows... I mean, just because you provoke them with arrows doesn't mean they should then attack you. I mean, that just seems... rude. No? That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that just because I provoked... Oh, speaking of fire arrows. Just because I provoked them with fire arrows doesn't mean they should attack me. Oh, but I have done pretty well. So let's see if we can... let me... I can't really see, but... Dang it.
You're not gonna like this.
Maybe not, but maybe I will like it. I killed it. Alright, so... there are some more machines. I think there are probably only 2 left. I think... I can get them. Oh, there are more than just 2 left. That makes me sad. Let me see if I can maybe just kill this one.
Spotted.
By the way, I am really enjoying shooting 2 arrows at things. And we're gonna just... Nope. Okay. Next Saturday, I may not be around for stream. Why not? Why not? Are you doing something fun? I hope so. I'm gonna just, you know, shoot it. Hi. Hello. Guess what I'm gonna do? I really like this arrow thing. It makes me really happy. I'm at a sci-fi world in Malmo. Oh, That sounds fun. That sounds really fun. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you with rope. You know? I want to talk to you with rope. And then I just want to stab you. I cleared it. I feel like a mega superstar, everybody. Just so you know. I used to have a mount, though, but it's dead. You know, it's hard to keep those mounts alive. It really is. So, tell me about this sci-fi world. What's it like? What happens there? What is it about? Dang, we just totally... I feel like now we have better stuff.
Them soon enough.
I feel like this game is less full of death. I mean, I sometimes still die because... Oops. I'm gonna kill this bunny. I missed it. Ice Bunny, I didn't kill the bunny. I want you to know. Oh, wait. Still didn't kill the bunny. Still didn't kill the bunny. I tried. I suppose I didn't try that hard. Oh, I need to make more fire arrows. Let's get that going. Okay. Let's see. I have no... What's the word? You know, I lost my train of thought. What am I doing? I am... What is this? What are we doing right here? What is this? Oh, find Gavan. I will be the first time I go, but after all unwanted stress, I thought I need to do something fun and relaxing. Yeah, you should totally do something fun and relaxing. That is valuable, and I support it. So... Looking at the world, there's one more villain up there that we could find and chase, which wouldn't be bad. And we're better relaxing than with nerds, and we're better relaxing than with nerds and cosplay. I honor that. I think that's good. So look, we are here. I think we should just go and zoom over there. Let's travel. We're gonna just finish up that quest, the Gavan quest, because we're right there. Also, I feel really good about our lives, and I really love that rope thing. I also feel like I need to do some of the quests, the tutorial quests. That's what I need to do. Also, I need to eat something before... Gang, there are only 2 more Night Witches episodes. That's it. That makes me sad. Because I've been really having a fun time gymming this game with that crowd. And spending a ton of money on Japan merch. I don't essentially need my life. Well, you know, you could spend less money on Japan merch. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to kill those. Like, you know, maybe spend a little less on the Japan merch. No, I mean, you make your choices. I want this Shadow Warbow, but I don't have a Trampler Heart, but I'm going to get one. Let's see, where am I headed? We have to find Gavan, who I think is... Oh, I should save. I did a lot of stuff, and I should totally save.
Wonderful.
Hello, everybody. Thanks. Alright, so let's head north outside of this... North, and then we can head west. So north first.
I hope I never come across Red Maw.
So apparently I can't just kill their livestock, which is fine. But we can do it. Says the guy who loots all the things. Oh, yeah, I loot all the things in video games, but besides a really inappropriate number of book CDs and DVDs, I don't have a lot of stuff. Like, most of the stuff I have are things that I've gotten for, well, I do have a pretty large game collection now. I didn't used to, though, but I gathered my game collection because I run these game nights for my students. So, yeah. Am I a collector in real life? I don't know. I do buy all the RPGs. This is also true. There's no lie to that. This is fair. Just gonna kill that. It's cool though. Yeah, I do have all the RPGs. Well, not all of them. I could have more. I suppose I'm a collector. I suppose. But you know what I don't tend to have? I don't tend to have a lot of... Oh, I really need more medicinal herb. I don't tend to have a lot of, knickknacks. What I mean by that is I don't tend to have a lot of, oh, hey, I don't think I've ever been to this area before. And I want to explore it, but I feel like we shouldn't. I don't tend to have a lot of, like, figurines or things that are just purely decorative. Yes. Yeah. Like, yeah, so I don't tend to have a lot of just purely decorative things. Most of the things that I have are things that do something besides just being interesting looking. I don't even have a lot of art. And I feel like I should actually get more art. You have a lot of a type of things. Right, but all I'm saying is that the type of things that I am collecting don't tend to be things that are just decorative. That's all that I'm saying. That's all. All you need is books. Books. Did I tell you all that when I was a kid... Hello. You all see weirdness here? I don't think I told you this super random weird thing that I don't know how you're going to feel about. I mean, it's a super... Hello. It's a super random thing, and I feel like you're going to be like, what? And maybe you will judge me. Maybe you won't. Hey, look, there are quests. We just walked into a new area, and there are quests everywhere. So, when I was in elementary school, I feel like I told you this before. No, I did not destroy books. No, I did not. Oh, no. I didn't. But what
if this Gazan came through here, the inn seems like a good place to start asking.
Okay, well, I will. I'm going to talk to the innkeeper. I collected... Okay, this is... Look, it really is pretty weird. I felt so grumpy when I bought my first painting from an artist at an exhibition. Oh. The Nora. Rumors of the Nora. Oh, we'll read that later. No, I didn't collect poop. Again, it's really weird, but I collected pencil lead, which is actually graphite, right? Like, because you know when you'd have the pencil sharpeners, and it would, like, you know, sharpen, but often, like, little bits of graphite would fall into... So I would, like, because you'd have to empty out like, when you're in elementary school, someone would have to empty out the pencil sharpener, and sometimes I'd have to do that, and when I would empty it out, I would gather and collect all the graphite. And I had a little box where I kept all of the graphite that I'd gathered, from colored pencils, from regular pencils, like, all of it. And my goal, and this was me as, like, a fourth grader, right? My goal, I figured that if I got a lot of pencil lead, I could melt it down and then I could make a statue out of it. Now, the problem with that, so I collected the pencil lead so that I could do that, but the problem was that in order to melt down the graphite to make a statue, you needed a mold, and I didn't know how to make a mold. I also didn't know what the melting point of graphite was, so I never made the statue. But I did want to. So I was collecting.
As the sun is my witness.
I was collecting
Never
graphite.
had a Nora in my house.
What about a man named Gavon?
No. Can't say I've heard that name. But we're a trading town. Get a lot of people through.
All kinds, I'm sure. Like ones who don't want to be followed.
I never heard of your Gavon. If he's trouble, well, can't say I'm sorry. Now, I've things to be doing, Nora girl, if you don't mind.
I don't know if my parents still have it. I imagine they don't.
Suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
Yeah, I was just, let's look around this inn and see if we can't find evidence of our third bad guy. This looks like a really nice inn, though. I mean, I would hang out here. What is this? What is that? Manacles. Iron alloy, traces of blood detected. Hey.
Hello, Gavon. You wouldn't have gotten this off without help.
So it looks like somebody was helping Gavon.
But you didn't make for the harbor. And you didn't go alone.
Let's highlight these tracks. Find out what's going on here. Gavon clearly is being up to shenanigans. Yeah, so that was the thing that I wanted to do. And I didn't ever do it, but there was a time in elementary school when I was collecting pencil lead. That, now you know, I should talk to you later. What kind of a weirdo I am. The best kind of weirdo. Hello, groups of people. Hey, look, there's a new Timmy. I want to collect that new Timmy and have that new Timmy be my friend. But I think that is... I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna need... Here we go. We're just gonna get a new charger as my Timmy. Yeah, I don't tend to be this sort of like a figurine sort of collector. I mean, I do have some things that I have collected some things that I think are probably not that practical, like baseball cards.
This'll help.
Cards. On the other hand, it's more like Timmy 5000. On the other hand, I was trading baseball cards, and I was also playing. Back in school, we would do this thing where we would gamble trading cards. We would do we'd play these games where you'd either you'd throw the trading cards against a wall. Whoever got closest would get the trading card. Or there are a bunch of different types of trading card games that we would play. There was this one. What did we call it? It was this. It was called. It had a weird name, like Chipmunk, or it had some really odd name where. I wish I could remember what we called it. You know how kids are; they have weird names for things. But it was this kind of a complicated thing where you would put a card down, the other person would put a card down, both face up. I collected handbags. We Are Better, Said the Boys did that with football stickers, where we'd put two cards, one on top of the other, and then you would have a card in your hand, and your goal was to get it to be that one face-up card was on one face-down card. So you had to like move the, and you could like do one move on your turn where you want to like move the card a little bit, and then get it so that you can get the cards in that, and whoever got it first got both of the cards. So that was one we did. The other one we did was where we would sort of flip cards towards the wall. Whoever got closest got the card, or we'd flip cards towards the wall, and then whoever could get their card on top of another card, they would get the cards. So we did a lot of card flipping and tossing.
Find his friends or his enemies. Suppose they're all the same to me.
So that's what we did. That was our my middle school life. And as a matter of fact, I remember it was sort of funny because when I went to my first dance, middle school dance, right? My very first.
Looks like they weren't happy to see him back.
Oh!
You can take a bit of knife play, can't you? You didn't break out. You're a snitch. Come to bring Meridian down on him. This is my operation now. So I have to make a show of you.
Oh, hey, there are people with big guns here. That could be a problem. We'll see what we can do. Let's now... I need to back up just a little bit, and I also need to change my inventory. Let's go to my sharp shot bow. Yes. Unpublished Gordon. You still you apparently have a lot of handbags. Apparently a lot of handbags. If they're enough that you trip over them, that's a lot of handbags. Yeah. Gosh, where are they all? Can I maybe just get this one? Let's see what we can do.
Hey!
So
Friend of yours, Gavan?
I killed the guy with the big, heavy weapon, which is fine, because they don't need to be around. We're gonna kill all of these people. Like, I just want you to know it. And it's gonna be really great. Because who doesn't like to kill people? And... Crit, which is like, I don't know. Maybe there are people who don't like to kill people.
Me.
Flea markets, thrift stores, and vintage shops are so bad for me. Well, not me, more my bank account. Yeah, yeah, I don't have like a lot of... I mean, I'm behind the True Lies thing where Arnold goes, they were all bad. Yeah, they were all bad. See, I'm not even doing anything. They were all bad. Let's see. All these villains are hiding from me, which is awkward. But I feel like I can...
Rost always said, patience.
No, I'm patient. I also really want to play XCOM because yeah, I do think that's also probably by design. They want you to buy things. That's how that goes. And okay, I killed all the smugglers. Now I'm gonna talk to Gavan, and I'll probably end up killing him. I mean, that's how these things always work, you know. I mean, I'm just saying. That's how these things always work. I always just end up killing people. There was something. You know, I had a thought. I was thinking about something. I was thinking about RPGs. And every once in a while, somebody will post on Reddit or wherever, and they will say, are there any RPGs that aren't focused on combat? Like, where are they? I want to find them. And it's always a little strange to me, because, well, I feel like there's some that are specifically not, I mean, like I think Ryutama, although you can get into combat in Ryutama. But like, what do you mean by like RPGs that are not focused on combat? Do you mean you want ones where people have skills other than combat skills? Yes. But I actually think that you don't necessarily need a game that is specifically, this is not a combat game, because you can often just GM them in such a way. I mean, GURPS has got great combat options. Great combat options. But I have played in GURPS games with no combat at all. So, like, it's doable. Hello, Gavon. How are you? I want to have a conversation with you. Are you going to... am I going to have to kill you? What's up?
They sent you to take me back to Sunstone?
Yeah.
Not to take you back.
Oh, just to murder you.
Huh. Well, has Sheeves done your job for you?
Geneva said you were a smuggler, only for the shards. Is that true?
I could tell you anything. A sick mother, or I did it for the poor children.
But you'd be lying.
In the year I spent in the cage, all I regretted was killing that guard, because it got me caught. You can take that back to Sunstone Rock.
Wow. And he's dead. I didn't do it. Well, okay then. These people were not good people. And I want my mount back. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Timmy. It's nice to see you. Alright, we can return, but let's see where we're at and see if we can, you know, maybe... like, there's a lot of stuff we could do right here. Oh, hey. Let's go and find out what that's about. Let's go there. There's a new quest. Let's do it. And also, there's a person, a merchant person. Let's do that, and then we can, you know, we can find out other things later. Yeah, I've not watched her show. I didn't even know she had a show until very recently. But I remember when her book came out a couple of years ago, back when I was in grad school, actually, and it was everyone was talking about it. And people are talking about it again. It is apparently again, yeah, but apparently people are talking about KonMari because she has a TV show out, which is sort of like Hoarders, maybe. Somebody I was talking to compared it to Hoarders, but like a...
Don't want any accidents in here.
Oh.
Get off.
Okay. Alright, well, hold on. Apparently I cannot take my mount in here, which is rude. Hi. How are you?
Ah, the machine-riding Nora with a special spear. How lucky to come across you.
You seem creepy.
I have a proposal.
What is it?
Come closer. Call
You're creepy.
me Fernand.
What do you do?
What do you do exactly?
I'm a trader of fine tinkerings. I buy low, sell high.
I'm not buying or selling, so you're out of luck. Unless...
Sometimes I find tinkerings as well.
I see.
You steal them. What are you looking at?
Hey, Fernand. My eyes are up here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your spear. It's magnificent, but how does it work?
You don't need to know.
You stick the pointy end into the machine.
Yes, but how does it turn foe into friend?
It's simple, really.
Yes?
You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, I feel like I don't need to tell you those
Okay,
secrets.
Fernand. What's your proposal?
Yeah, what do you want?
During the reign of that idiot Karja King, Outlanders often hid items of value from raiders. Well, I found one.
What is it?
A relic from the old ones. You probably would understand it better than I do. Unfortunately, it's too high for me to reach.
Uh-huh, and you want me to get it for you?
What a brilliant plan! You're a much better climber than I am, to be sure. Get it, bring it back, and we'll split the proceeds.
Interesting.
How about I see what it is first?
That works too.
Yeah. It is more they throw out handbags I would never pay like over $1,000 for. When I can get them for $100 or less, they're mine. Mine. Do you have like a display case for your handbags? Do you like have a shelf where you have all of your handbags so you can all look at them?
What do you do exactly?
I'm a trader of fine...
But in this case...
Sometimes I
see.
Let's
say I'm interested. What do I need to do?
The relic rests on the rise of Dust Mesa. Bring it to me at the Meridian Docks, and we will both profit.
We'll see about that.
We'll see. You know, we'll see. I'm also going... There's another quest that I can pick up that I'm going to do it while I'm here. While I'm here, might as well. Actually, I wonder how many quests there are. I have them hanging over the door to my living room. So can you see them all? Like, are they all visible? Hello?
Leave me alone, girl. Can't you see I'm searching the water?
For what?
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No. Have you seen a girl of about 17 and... I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida. My only daughter. She's gone.
Well, as long as they give you pleasure and joy.
Who else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say girls run off all the time at this age. Not my Elida. I've reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know?
That's disturbing.
But they will look for her. I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she might be... here. In the water.
That's...
By the sun!
My goodness. When was she last seen?
Where did you last see her?
Just last night. In the house. She seemed... better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn. Sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
I feel like, guys, Bunny, if you can afford this stuff and they make you happy and it doesn't cause you trouble, then you do your thing. Any unusual behavior?
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. Thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with.
Is she a teenager?
It's been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have paid more attention.
What about the war?
Did something happen during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty, the mad Sun King, the blood on the streets. When Edelman's men fled, they stormed through here. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Elida broods about it more than ever. It bothers her that our people are so divided.
That sounds bad. So, I'm gonna look for your daughter.
I'm a good tracker. I can look for her.
She's a teenager.
Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I feel like she fell in love with
do
one of
my
those
best.
Shadow Carja
May the
soldiers.
sun light your way.
That's what I think. I just feel like let's activate this quest. Yeah. Share. I just want you to know, Jer, how you doing? How you doing? So, where is his garden? Oh, it's that way. We're gonna go up to get that last quest. And then... we're going to explore. Well, this is a cool place. I can't take my mount up here, but...
I didn't know the Nora were allowed to leave their sacred land.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Maybe y'all shouldn't talk smack about me. Because I can be aggro. Hello? Who are you?
I barely turn a profit even in the best of times. Especially since I usually hand out what I can to those in need. Would you care for some fruit? Better enjoy it before someone runs off with the rest of it.
Has someone been stealing from you?
Yes, almost every night. Not enough to force me to close shop, but definitely enough to hurt.
Do you have any suspects?
Is there anyone you suspect?
I've known most people here since childhood. None of them strike me as a food thief. You want to talk about other vices, however?
Why don't you tell me all of their... Alright, fine. Tell me about the guards. Are they going to help you?
The guards looked into it?
The guards blame the wildlife, but I doubt they believe it. I guess they have more to worry about than a woman and her livelihood.
Did you have any clues?
Have you found any sign of the thief?
Just a couple of old rinds near the storehouse. Not much to go on.
I'm apparently helping this community. I was supposed to try to find my mother today, but, you know, I'm an investigator.
I know how to track. I could look for the thief.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You could start in my storehouse by the river. Someone must be desperate to steal rather than just ask me.
I'll see what I can find.
I think in parts it was also that a country girl comes to the big city, and also a bit that if you want to judge me by my stuff, I get stuff you... I mean, I personally try to not have an external locus of control. My stuff... Yeah, see, like, I personally try not to think that much about other people. It was a thing that I learned way back when, right? Which is, why spend time worrying about people who do not respect me and who I do not respect? Right? If somebody is
Would you like to buy something
mean
today?
to me, why do I care about impressing them? And that is a thing that I have really tried to... by the way, do I have anything I can sell? That is a thing I've really tried to live by, right? Try to really sort of think about, if somebody's a bully, if somebody is mean to me, if somebody is awful, why would I do anything to try to make them like me more? Yeah, I just think I care about what you think about me if I care about you. If it is clear that all you want to do is hurt my feelings and make me feel bad, then I care a lot less about what you think about me, because you don't actually care about me. Do you know what I mean? You're just trying to hurt me. And if that's what you're trying to do, I'm not going to give you any kind of satisfaction of changing my behavior in any way to deal with you. And that is something that you know, that is a thing that is a thing about my... Oh, I need more of that. Okay. Alright.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
So, we need to look over at this garden. And maybe, by looking at this garden, we can find out what happened to this teenager. Yeah, and this is the thing that I picked up really early. Why would I change my behavior in any way?
A few things behind.
Yeah.
Look to me for help. My duty is to guard.
Because I think about this a lot, right? That, I mean, and this is the thing that I really sort of...
What's in this bottle?
Came up with as a teenager when I was being bullied all the time.
Ugh, it smells like ash or rotten eggs. I better pour that out.
Huh. Right, that there are people who are just really mean and cruel and judgmental and terrible, and these people are not my friends. I do not want them to be my friends.
Aren't these for spying far away? Why would you need a spyglass in the garden?
I think it's because she fell in love with one of these Shadow Karja, and that's what's up. That's what I think. Like, she fell in love with some Shadow Karja, and, you know, that's what this is about. Ooh. my theory. Glass cork, a toxic compound. There was something else. What am I missing? Over there. No, I'm missing something else too. What else? Over here. Here we go. Examine the shovel.
I guess she was doing some gardening. Something buried.
Yeah.
No, something dug up. They must have left a trail. Okay. I think that she fell in love with some Shadow Carja soldier. And I feel like that's what's going on here.
Some Oswald girl.
Flower petals. Why would she take flowers from her own garden?
Because she's got some sweetheart, clearly. Come on, Aloy. Think more about this.
Did you find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
I'm on my way. Yeah, that has been, yeah, And there was a time when I remember thinking about, and actually, when I was in the army, but like in my first year, not very long, there was some guy that was like really a jerk to me. Like he was really terrible. He was like bullying me. And I remember asking him, I was like, hey, why are you being so awful? Like, why are you being so mean to me?
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
And he said to me, why would you care what I think about you?
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Right? Because I don't like you, so why should you care what I think about you? And it was a weird thing for a bully to say, because it probably feels like, just stop bullying me. But on the other hand, it was, it was a very good thing to think about. Right? This person is clearly just bullying me. Why should I care what he thinks about me? I still don't think he should have bullied me, but it helped me get a different perspective on the matter. I stopped worrying so much.
The petals end here, at the water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place?
I just wanted some kind of revenge as a teen, and maybe 16 years ago I started my collection as part of my revenge. You know what they say, the best revenge is living well.
Ropes. To tie up a boat that isn't here. Maybe she took the boat to that
Yes.
island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim.
She clearly took the boat to meet her boyfriend. Like, that is clearly what happened. I mean, right? Right? I feel like this is just a really... Hello, big fish. Like, am I the only person who feel like this is, like, the obvious thing? Is yes, and after long talks with my boyfriend, I realized that, too. Yeah, and I also don't think that wanting revenge is actually good for the soul. I mean, I feel like if you spend all of your time thinking about the people that bullied you, then you're not thinking about yourself and what kind of life, like you're always living your life in the past. This is really, really pretty, isn't it? I mean, look at this. The sky is so gorgeous. And it's just, yeah. It is impressive. Yeah, and I think that letting go of things can be hard, but the thing is, if you don't
refreshing.
Let go of things, then they win. Do you know what I mean? Like, these people who bullied you...
This looks promising.
And who messed with you... She's off to meet her boyfriend. Oh. A snap maw. Let's... I am going to air blast, I think. I'm going to tear blast this because I think that might be fun. And now I'm going to do a bunch of this. Oh wait, hold on. This is a snap maw. What were they I think snap maws were I think her boyfriend is a snap maw, which is super awkward. Snap maws are weak to fire. And so then I'm gonna do this. Nope. Okay, so we're fine. We're fine. It is dead. But she clearly was trying to find her boyfriend, got caught by a snack maw, which always happens. Super awkward. As you do. And there are fish over there.
Is that you? You did it!
Yeah, she thinks I'm... Yeah, this is what this is about. This is what this is about. It's fine. I will talk to her. And be like, why are you so ridiculous right now? And... this is a whole camp? Seriously, some Romeo and Juliet business. Hey, there was a clue. What is this? 2.
Bedrolls. 2 of them. And a set of cups.
Mm-hmm.
She must not have been alone here.
What did I just tell you?
Looks like Alita has a friend.
That's what I said. Nobody listens to me. Aloy, I told you this earlier, what was up. Nobody listens to me. It's fine. But if they did, they would have known there was a Romeo and Juliet situation going on. Alright. Let's go talk to her and get my confirmation. Hello. How are you?
Who are you? How did you learn to fight like that?
You know.
What are you even doing here?
I'm a Nora.
Maybe you can start by answering a few of my questions.
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about how you're not alone. How about that?
If you like to be here alone, why is there a bedroll for 2?
I don't know where he is.
Okay, who?
A troll. He lights a fire signal when it's safe to meet him, but this time he didn't come.
Uh-huh. A troll?
Who's a troll?
A friend I've known since childhood. I'd be planting in the garden and he'd dump worms down my back. I hated that.
Oh.
But the last few months we'd meet here and everything was different. We talked for hours. He helped me plant that garden. I couldn't wait to see him again. It's like I'm dead and only come alive when I'm here with him. Do you know what that's like?
A troll.
I can't say that I do.
Because I've never been in love? Alright, well, meet.
Well, then how did you 2 arrange to meet here?
We came here as kids. After he left, I would come back sometimes. One day, I surprised him here. He smiled from ear to ear. We sat and played like we had as kids, but the war had changed him. Changed us both. We weren't kids anymore. We started meeting in secret. He'd light a fire to signal it was safe for him to leave his post at the Citadel, but last night...
He didn't come?
I've been waiting all night and all day. I haven't seen anyone but you.
And a snap maw. Tell me about the secret.
Why keep this all secret?
Yeah, why?
Troll is a soldier for the Karja in Shadow.
Yep, I knew it.
Stationed at the outpost across the lake.
Oh, good for you.
It's treason for us to even meet. How could I tell my father?
Good for you for stopping smoking, Ice Bunny. Yeah, so...
Enough of this. You have to go back.
Please. If you came all this way, will you look for a troll? He lit the fire on the island not far from here. If I go, he could be killed. We could break the ceasefire. But Honora wouldn't. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm so sorry.
I'll look for
I'll
it.
find him if I can, as long as you go home to your father.
Yeah, go home.
I will. But please come find me there. I can't sleep. I can't breathe knowing a troll could be out there, hurting.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. We just learned... Oh, look, there's the signal fire. We just learned that Aloy has never been in love. Here's some things we just learned about her. Also, while we're here, why don't we just, if we're here anyway, just kill a couple of fish? If we're here, we might as well just kill like 1 or 2 fish, because I always need fatty meat, and that's a true thing. They called it puppy love. You know, do puppies actually fall in love? I mean, I suppose they do. I mean, I'm not gonna judge what puppies do with their love. I wonder why we... Oh, I suppose we call it puppy love because puppies are so... Ooh, salmon. Because puppies are so ridiculously over the top about things? I suppose? Yeah, so anyway, my point being, back to this earlier thought. What is going on over there? That there are, like, I mean, a game like Dungeons and Dragons is perhaps not great for a non-combat game because it doesn't tend to have, characters don't tend to be optimized for combat and don't have a lot of non-combat skills. I mean, it has, that's true. That is true. I don't really care about puppies. They're whatever. They're fine. I think you're right. She hasn't had a chance to fall in love with anyone. She's been too busy. And isolated. Yeah. What do we have here?
Here's what's left of the fire. Looks like some sort of scuffle, ending with someone being dragged away.
Let's see what we can find. Is clearly attacked in some way. I feel like we can
save these for the trail.
Figure out what's going on. Sorry, there's just a little bit of plant life here that I'd like to pick up. I mean, if I'm gonna be here, just a little bit of plant life. Yeah, so I feel like D&D is not optimal for non-combat games because they're very, like, there's not a lot there for non-combat. They're not a lot, like, all the characters are pretty much optimized. Ooh, fish. Are optimized for combat, so it's not like there's rich, robust systems. But there are a lot of, oh hey, look, guide ropes. But there are a lot of games where either the mechanics between combat and non-combat are the same, or they have just. What's happening?
Hey, speak up, or I'll cut off your other finger. Who were you signaling?
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on.
That must be a troll.
We're gonna try to save him. Come on.
Sick of you.
Quite a few guards there. Maybe there's another way in.
Okay.
I know you're out there, you...
Might not make it. Am I...
You can see them. They can't see you.
Okay. I just killed 2 guards. Like, murder style. Let's see.
Here we are!
If I can find another way in. after I've killed the guards.
Spill their faithless blood.
No, y'all need to relax just a little bit. I feel like this is the way to go. Here we go. What do we have here? Okay.
You can breathe again.
Okay. I am up here at the top. Awkward. They almost just saw me.
We got prowls, friends.
Oh my gosh, what are you all doing here? There are a lot of us, and okay. I just died, everyone, because I couldn't get to the potion quickly enough. It's fine. That was... They have really good armor. So I was trying to get to my health potion, and I wasn't able to do that fast enough, so that was my problem. But I don't know where they're going to bring me back to. I hope.
Want to hear him talk? Hard to believe that thing fought alongside.
One death.
I tell you, traitors are everywhere.
I don't know about that.
Sure. As soon as it gets a little hard, people give up. Want to do the easy
All right,
thing instead
I'm gonna
of the right
go out back. Avoid killing those guards, even though I could kill those guards, because who doesn't like killing guards, you know? But we're gonna see where we're at.
To me, you chuffs!
Oh, hi.
Let this darkness...
Oh, hi.
Not a warning.
I just died again, everybody. I just died by falling off of a wall. So I just wanted to tell you that I died. And I died falling off a wall. I died from falling. Which I suppose is better from being died just... Yeah. Just...
Want to hear him talk? Hard to believe that thing fought alongside us.
Just...
I tell you, traitors are everywhere.
We're gonna do that again. And be a little bit more cautious. Also, I just wanted you to know that, no, I'm not gonna do it 42 more times. I'm not. She did. She died as she lived. Jumping off of tall places.
King Jiran only understood strength.
I'm gonna just kill you, though. Okay, my health pouch is full, which is fine. I need to... Alright, what do we have here? These people are super well armored, though, actually. Which... is a little awkward. Why don't I... try to do some shenanigans, you know? Like, maybe I could set up a trap, right? I could set up a trap, for example. Like, maybe I could set up something like this. Did I back out of the way? Back out of the way. And then,
Is that? Yeah, trouble.
that was fun, right? Again, I almost fell off the wall. This is really good.
Feel that tomorrow. That hurts. Only a little blood. Not deep. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh gosh, this is not good, everybody. I need to. Wow. Okay. You know what I need? I need something like this. Also, I'm dying. Everybody, I'm dying. This is... these are heavily armed people in ways that are rude.
Am I done?
Okay. Back up. Oh my gosh. Hey, everybody. I actually was doing really well not killing them. I was doing really well at not killing them. I don't think that was a good thing. Oh.
Don't ask for mercy. I have it.
Okay. That's good, everyone. I went through so many health potions.
They're still looking.
I went through so many health potions, everyone. That was insane. But I'm not dead. Shockingly.
She's up there somewhere.
Okay, I can breathe. That was bad.
Finally.
Did I actually die a third time? I don't think I did I? I mean, I survived that onslaught. Okay.
We got company.
Do we? I'm gonna get my health potions back.
Fight me, you maggot.
Oh. I need this.
That hurt.
I'm gonna just kill this guy, I hope. Leave me alone. Alright, there we go. Sorry. Oh, there's gonna be another one. Where are they? Oh, they're all coming up the... So apparently, these people are not completely incompetent as guards, and when people get murdered, they show up.
Here. I'm gonna make you pay for that. Make it worse. Shot. Gonna feel that tomorrow.
Okay. Here, I need you to stand up. Just stand up for one moment. Fine.
That one. I'm gonna make you pay. Only a little blood.
Okay. I need to like I'm you know, I feel like this is not optimal in my life. But hey. No. I suppose in some ways I'm not getting all of them at once, so that's something.
Off you go.
So what's gonna happen here? Are we... Okay. I feel like I'm in a better space right now. I feel like I'm...
Where are you at?
Getting my groove back on, and I'm shooting them in the head, and that's really where I want to be in my life, you know? Okay. Everything is as it should be. I still don't know if that was the best way to go. I think I should have just thrown bombs at them, but it's done now. I think... Jer, did I die once or twice? Twice, right? That's what I think. Let's talk to our friend. Oh. What's up with that? I can't believe I died by falling off... Well, actually, no. I can believe that I died falling off the tower. Because falling off the tower twice, thank you. Falling off the tower is exactly how I die all the time. Yeah, I have 2 assistants. It's fine. Totally fine. Okay, let's go and find a troll, and talk to him. Also loot some things. Okay. Alright, a troll, where are you? How can I let me free you from your prison? I think you're over here. Is it bad that I just murder people all the time?
A troll.
Hey, let me help you out.
Are you a troll? Elita sent me.
Alita? I was gonna ask her to leave with me. To go into the Outlands. Somewhere out in the sun where no shadow could reach us. But we wouldn't have made it. They would have followed me. I know now.
But you can go now.
Alita, tell her they never learned about our island.
Wait, you're not dying, are you?
She's safe. Give her this. Tell her it's worth it.
No, don't die. Oh, you just died.
A troll?
Oof.
Poor troll. And poor Alita.
I'm sorry. Sorry. He died. I didn't want him to die. I was hoping he wouldn't die, but then he died. And, sorry. Yeah. R.I.P. a troll. Awkward. Super awkward. Alright, let's, return to Alita. Right? That is a thing we need to do. But there is a save point right over there that I feel like I should just visit first. Let's just visit that save point and save. Because I know how my life is. We're here. There's some dino mechs over there. Let's split, shall we? Let's get out of here. Let's tell people what's up, and I still haven't figured out what's going on with my mom yet, but I will totally do that. Like, we're on our way. Kestrel's Perch. Can I jump off? I'm just excited about the possibility of maybe being able to jump off this rock and not dying. I feel like Keyleth and I have an understanding. Keyleth tried to jump off a big rock and she died, and I feel like
easier when I was a kid.
I do that as well. I want a really good jumping off point. Like maybe a little bit further. Okay, go, jump. Oh no, no, that won't be good. Actually, I will just die. Sorry, I was like, nope, not that one. Okay. Let's figure out where we're headed. We are headed this way. Like, there's a thing right here I could pick up on the way, though. I mean, it's just right there. Let's just go right there. Come on. There's a metal flower, and it's just right over there. We're gonna just on our way. On our way. we are going to go and try to avoid all those snap maws and find the thing. That's it. There are a lot of snap maws. That's awkward. Like, there's not just like 1 or 2, there seem to be 4? I don't want to fight 4 snap maws. Like, that is not what I want to do. Yeah, we're gonna just, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah, can I just be super stealthy about this? While being in the water? This is gonna be bad, everyone. Like, I think this is gonna be really, really bad, but I just... let me just pick up this metal flower, and then let me leave. That's it. We're just gonna go. Because we don't need to be here. We're not gonna even look back. Okay, we avoided them. Everything in life is good. Let's clear that waypoint. And then head back. So we just have to head back and we're fine. Yeah. That's good. We just need to head east. And we'll be fine. Just like that. You know, it's really interesting. Some people don't like mechanics for RP. They think you should just be able to do it yourself, but I do like mechanics for RP. They make me happy. I like there to be some sort of... Because I think that, sort of saying you just do it just do it. You don't need rules. That's what people say. Like, you don't need RP rules. Except that not everybody's actually charismatic in real life, and somebody might want to play a really charismatic person in a game. And there should be some way to be able for them to be able to do that, besides just being good at charisma in real life. Which doesn't seem fair. Oh, look at that sunset. Really nice. They do a really good job with this game. Sunrise? Dawn? Dawn. The reflection in the water doesn't actually reflect what's above the water, but I'll take it. It's fine. I'm not going to be picky about it. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the dragonflies are huge in this game. They are giant. It's a little worrisome. Hey, I wonder if we'll get good viewership for Night Witches tonight. I hope so. I mean, it is GDC weekend, so I suppose a lot of people are away. So maybe not? I don't know. Hopefully. We will see.
Wet. But I tan this leather well. It'll keep.
I hope so. Because it's second to last. And... oh no, that is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh. Wow. That... You've got your caramel iced coffee. I don't know what... oh, you know, I don't drink coffee. So you're like, I'll be awake.
These will keep.
Thank you. It is much appreciated. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, it's the first time that Nick and Lena will have been in the same... that Shell Game and Strange Like That will be in the same episode for 3 weeks. So it's the first time that they'll have a chance to maybe talk about the fact that Nick and Mel are seeing each other. And I don't know if that's going to come out or not, but there's a lot to do today. There's a lot to do in this episode. There's a lot to do. There's just a lot. There's the Nightingale, there's... Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know if I substitute iced coffee for cola. I drink cola. I do drink cola. That's the thing that I'll drink. There we go. I don't...
I promise.
What's happening?
These aren't goods, they're necessities. Would you like to buy something today?
What's going on over here? Nothing big, it looks like.
You wouldn't believe what people are charging for a good boy.
Would you like to buy something today?
No, I actually just want to chat with some people over here. What is that? There's something on the map, and I don't know what it is. It looks like a strange box. You haven't had soda since Easter 2017. Oh, hey, good for you. That's awesome.
Genuine craftsmanship. You can't beat it.
Take a look at these wares.
There was a box here. I don't know what it was doing.
But Captain Ursa fought for us. That's why a damn Shadow Karja murdered her.
I don't think it was the Shadow Karja. I think it was her own... I think it was... whatever. You know what? Nobody cares. No one's listening to me.
Today?
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
I've got bad news for you, Alita.
Don't say it. I know he's gone.
The Shadow Karja found him. But you should know, he never betrayed you. He wanted you to have this key.
It's the key to the lock he gave me. He said our lives were locked together.
Dad.
Thank you for bringing it back. For all you did for us.
He said it was worth it. All of it. Are you all right?
No. But I will be soon.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Alita, no. Look at me.
Boyfriend tricked me into this 40 days without, and then I dislike all soda. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna say you're not alone.
Look at me.
Right.
I can't imagine how you're feeling. But you don't have to go it alone. Your father was crushed when he thought you were dead.
Crushed? He still treats me like a perfect doll.
No, come on.
His prized possession.
No!
No.
Come on.
With the Troll gone, I'm all alone. It isn't worth it.
Come on.
Wait, Alita. I was wrong about what a troll said. He didn't say it was worth it. He said it is worth it. All of it.
Yeah.
Our losses can feel overwhelming. But they remind us of our connections to others. To a troll. Even to your father. A troll would have wanted you to remember that, and go on. I know it. Now will you?
I'll try.
Please, let me get your father. Will you talk to him?
I guess.
I believe it, my heart will go on. I should probably go get the dad. Where is he hanging out? Oh. Oh my goodness.
That's not what I imagined when I was a boy. But it's decent work keeping the city safe.
Hello, Dad.
I should have given you a token for your kindness in finding Alita. Is something wrong?
Yeah.
Alita needs you to listen. Right now. Go to the garden, quickly.
I will. At once.
But also just listen.
Disorderly conduct last night.
Before you're on the road.
You don't want to know what they're doing.
I have done so many side quests, everyone. Look, I also have one more quest in this area that I want to do. Let's investigate
Stay
this.
bright.
You know,
Always
I was
stay
gonna go
alert.
and find out
That's
who
what
my
I
mom is, but then we are in... Oh! I just leveled up, everyone.
Bob was afraid he might hurt his brother if he attacked Sunfall. He didn't have a problem killing his father.
So, I'm gonna help the heck out of this little settlement, which I feel really good about. Hello. Let's see. What can we learn?
Last time I saw Nora was in the
This
sun
barrel's been moved recently.
Glad all that's over with.
Huh.
There we go. Tracks.
Let's highlight these tracks and find out where they go. Who is our thief? I imagine it's like, I don't know, a poor urchin. Who else would be stealing food? This is my imagination. It's a poor urchin, Bright Market, who's like you know, like wrong weapon. Oh! Come on! I don't even want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. This is not my goal. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Speaking of which, chargers. Do they have like what are they? No. Then let me... Ouch! Ouch! I don't want to... These, they are a little hardy, aren't they? You know what? I should have actually done something slightly different with this one, but that's okay. I am going to just... It's fine. It's okay. I should have done something slightly different, but actually, no, I realized I couldn't because I'm on this quest, so there's nothing I can do about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But, you know, sometimes I don't want to fight.
Can't be too prepared.
I don't want to fight with the Dino-mechs. I just want to hang out. Be friendly. But we're gonna, you know, follow the tracks and find out what's going on with them. This way. Anyway.
Oh, useful.
I think sometimes... Well, sometimes I think... Hello. While sometimes I think the system itself can mess things up and make it difficult to be able to run a game without combat. I actually think that sometimes it's just a lack of imagination. It's...
I could check my focus, see what it sees.
I'm looking at the focus. Like, I am right here. What am I seeing? I am not seeing a lot. Yeah, so sometimes I think that's actually just a lack of imagination. Like, not having a good idea of what you do if there's not combat in a game. Like, that would be...
Spoiled fruit. The rabbits seem to like it, though.
Exciting, right?
Oh, look. The thief dropped more fruit for me to follow. If I can see it in all this grass.
So let's follow this fruit trail. Right?
Maybe my focus will see something.
I'm sure it will. Give me a second. More fruit over there. And I just think that sometimes people have a really hard time imagining what could be interesting. Ooh. There were all these bunnies I could have killed, and then I missed them all. And that makes me really sad. Let's go this way. Let's see. What do we have here? That's a lot of fruit. This feels like a trap,
and
everyone.
There's the rain.
Feels like a trap. But, you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. Hello, fruit. Where in the heck are we going? Like, you did kill 8 bunnies, yay! But bunnies are really tasty.
Could use my focus. Is this the last of the fruit? Okay, boys, out of the way so I can have a look.
Alright.
No footprints this time.
What is this? What is going on here? Like, this is very mysterious. It feels like I'm being led into a trap. That's what it feels like. I don't know. I feel like this is an ambush and somebody's trying to murder me? It tastes like kale. I don't think... Actually, I've had bunny before. Bunnies don't taste like kale. They're fine. Like, I don't... Like, they were fine. They were very popular in the United States, though. Wait, are you hearing something creepy? Well... Alright, let's, see what we can do here. I don't know. All this seems really... I'm just gonna kill that wildfire. Just... I don't know. This whole thing seems really suspicious to me. Oh, hey, look. There's a person down there. I was always part-time vegetarian and never tried it or anything from the woods. Oh, what's going on? Oh, dang.
My son, forgive me, forgive me!
Okay. Let me see what I can do here. If I can get just... Ooh, come on. Let me... Alright, where are the other ones? Oh, hi. Oh, ouch! I don't have the things... You know what? It's fine. Where are they? Where are they? Ooh. Oh, hi. Hi. How are you? It's nice to see you. Where are we at? Okay. I have never actually been vegetarian. I don't like vegetables enough to be an effective vegetarian, I'm afraid. Yeah, you kind of have to like vegetables more than I like vegetables in order to be a good vegetarian. I sort of hate vegetables. So, you know, me being a vegetarian is not it's not really a good idea, on account of the fact that I hate vegetables. Alright, well let's, make our way. You know, I killed these glint hawks and I don't even know where they are anymore. Well, no worries. Let's try to help this person. Halloumi burgers? I don't know what halloumi burgers are.
If I can't find something, maybe my focus can.
I have not heard of halloumi burgers. What are they? I will. What are halloumi burgers? What are they? What are they made out of? There are some, like, I've had some vegetarian burgers that I quite enjoy. Like, I've had, what have I had that I really liked? I've liked, there are these samosa burgers, which are super tasty, chickpea burgers, which are super tasty, but I don't, if I were a vegetarian, I would probably, halloumi is a cheese that you can grill, and then there is sauce and onions with the bun on it. That is technically vegetarian. I don't know how healthy it is, though. But you know what? You go. Alright, let's follow this blood trail. I feel like we're doing... I feel like we've been very productive today, even if that productivity did not involve finding my mom. But, you know, we are... Also, why is this, like, what is up with this guy? Nobody says vegetarian is healthier than eating an animal. Oh, people say that all the time. People say all the time that being a vegetarian is healthier than eating animals. That is a thing that I hear all the time from vegetarians. If there's one thing that I've heard from vegetarians all the time is A, that it's healthier, and B, that it is better for the environment, and C, that it is morally better. It is morally better to be a vegetarian than not. So let's, hello. Hello, thief. What's up with you?
Thank you, Savage. You
Don't call me a
saved
savage.
me from the sun's judgment.
I did what now?
I left the misery of Sunfall not long ago, knowing that I'd never be welcome back in Meridian. So, I've been stealing food from a woman at Bright Market just to survive. But the glint hawks must be the judgment of the sun.
You believe it attacked you because you were stealing.
Why else?
That's how they think.
What if I beg forgiveness from the lady? Will that absolve me and save me from the glint hawks?
I took care of the glint hawks, but yes, you should return and apologize. The woman you stole from is kind. She'll forgive you.
The sun has spoken.
Oh.
Thank you again, Savage.
Hey.
May the sun light your way.
You know.
Great. People finally stopped calling me outcast, and now it's Savage.
Yeah. I'll return to Geneva. Yeah, but the vegetarians use eggs and cheese to glue the veggies together. vegetarians do, but vegans don't. Vegans don't eat eggs or cheese. They, you know... But I also could not be vegan, because I also really like eggs and cheese. And many other animal products. Alright, so where are we headed? We need to head... Oh. Huh. So I finished all of that, everyone. There's still things... Oh, look, there's a... I'm gonna just go north. I want to, It'll take me just a few seconds to head north and find that, what do you call it? Find the, campsite. I just want... Since I'm here, might as well... There we go. Find the campsite.
That'll help.
Neither could you be vegan. Yeah, it's not... Would not be my thing. There are many things in my life that I would like. Being vegan would not be one of them. But if people are vegan, that is cool. No judgment. Be a vegan if that is your joy. You go and do it. I like cheese. Also eggs. Also yogurt. I eat a lot of dairy, is what I'm trying to tell you. I eat a lot of dairy. A lot of dairy. And one of the ways in which I know this is because I have to take some medicine, but I can't take it with dairy. And so it's always like, oh, what am I going to eat today that's not dairy?
This heat could burn the rust off metal.
Okay. So, I have... Where are we at? We only got 10 minutes. So I've done a lot of good things. Let's... What is this here? That's a corrupted zone. Less exciting. Let's look at our quests. I'm sorry that you had to work. That is no fun. So here's what's up. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just go over there and return. We're gonna, you know, it's fine. We are fast traveling. We're gonna turn in that quest. This whole time, Bright Market. I have not found my mother. That was the thing I was supposed to do today. But I got distracted by, like, the Sun Spear and, like, this town. But we did a bunch of side quests and opened up more of the world, so that was pretty good. I feel productive in that space. We played a corruption zone. No badness at that moment. Pretty decent. I do like the music for this game. I think it's quite good. Crit Witch. Now I want a Chip Witch. I also need to eat food, and murdering... I did also murder all the guards. But I feel like the guards asked for it. So... is that even bad? I don't think so. Crit Witch, we were talking about whether or not we could be vegan or not. And I was saying that I could not be vegan because I like dairy way too much. Like, that is a true statement. But I also couldn't be vegetarian because I don't like vegetables enough. What's the way?
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
Why are you being so racist? No, whatever about these people. That's just fine. Alright, let me return to her and, to this person.
Your aid to the Karja Sundom in these times of strife is appreciated.
Oh, I couldn't do that either.
That's the official response. I'd say... I can tell you've done the work by the look on your face.
I mean, I could be a fruitarian because I like fruit.
2 of them got themselves killed. The other... welcome to fight to the end.
They would have found death with or without you.
You could
Taken
probably do
others
almond
with
milk.
That's what I told myself.
Smart girl. Doubt we'll meet again, so go in light.
You could do almond milk, which I'm sure is quite tasty. The only problem with almond milk is that it's really not very good for the environment.
The usurpers think nothing of
at
asking
all.
for a ceasefire. They're not waiting to come home.
Like, at all. So, let me get out of here. So, we just turned in that big quest we were waiting for. What is next on our agenda? I think we should check it out. Almonds are very water intensive. It takes a lot of water to, rice milk might be better. It takes a lot of water to make almonds, and the amount of almonds you need for almond milk is quite a lot. So, it's not great. Speaking of, apparently I have this. That's a short one. I don't know if there's a difference. Yeah, so apparently it's... I have this special, let's see, quests. Meet with Marad's operatives. We do need to do that, but let's not do that one first. Let's go to... so if you have the... I mean, basically, it's not as... Here's the thing. I feel like we should meet our mom. Best with a thick sugar coating. Uh-huh. Main quests. Where is this? Oh, that is way out there on the map. That is way out there on the map. Like that... Let's not... Like, I know we're supposed to find my mom. Like, I realize that. But, let's go here instead. Just because, look, I do want to find my mom. Like, that is a thing that I want to do. It's just that it's really far away. I want to, you know, I'm just saying. That's all. Yeah, so, like, having almonds normally is fine. Ja, Max Mandeln. Yeah. I do like gebrannte Mandeln. I think they're very good. But, like, that's a nice dessert. But the thing is about almond milk is it just takes so many almonds that it's actually not great for water. And California grows a lot of almonds, and you know it was in the middle of a drought, so there was a bit of a thing. It was a bit of an issue. I know we're supposed to meet mom, but she's so far, and we're gonna meet her. We're gonna figure it out. Just, you know, not this session. The next session, we will totally meet my mom. Like, that is a thing we will do. We're gonna meet my mom next session. Yes. That's... oh, the Rattler's good for close range. So... we're going to... we're going to go to Lone Light, and we're going to save. We're going to just find out what this quest is. I feel like we can do one more thing, because we got through...
About time you showed up. More Glen Hawks incoming.
Wait, what? Where? Where? Oh gosh, hold on. Wait. I am going to change my inventory, get this rope caster. I don't think it will be useful right now. Where are they? Oh, ouch! Leave me alone! Let's... I'm missing. Come on. One more. Went off? No? There. I missed.
Keep up.
I feel like this is... There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, where's the other one?
More coming!
Where? Also, I clearly need to make more of these. Where? Okay. I do really enjoy these rope things, except that they're not all. Ouch! People! You know what I need to do? I need to move to a different space where I have a bit more visibility. And I'm just gonna shoot this one. I'm just gonna shoot it. Like, it's fine. And this one too. Was Trooper not on the way to get some food? Oh yeah, no, I'm totally gonna do that. I need to get food and prep for night witches, that is a thing. But I am going to kill these things first. Because, you know. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, things slow down when I jump. That's cool. Okay, they're all dead, everyone. Did it. Feel like a superhero. And let me loot everything and then talk to my mentor? Who will... By the way, I feel like there's... What does this box mean? Oh. It means there's a data point. Hmm. I learned a new thing. And I am, though. For a minute, I thought I was going to pick to bird of prey pick you up and... I know, right? Those are pretty glorious when I get to be involved even in lurk. So I feel good about the current state of affairs. Who do I need? Oh, I need to talk to my mentor, but first let me loot this glint hawk. And let's talk to my mentor. Let's do it. This has been a very productive day. Hello. Hi.
That seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
Why?
Seems like they're coming from upriver. I could track them back to the source, but if more come here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
Okay.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
Okay.
That's what happens when you defy the Sundom.
You know, whatever. I'm not into the Sundom. It's not my bag. We're going to just follow the source, and then we're going to leave. Because we don't have all day, and I've got night witches. I've got to eat some food that does not have dairy in it. And get ready for night witches, because there's a lot to do. And I don't have my quote yet for the evening. But I will get it. I do like the ropes. Let's see. What? Do you think there's some kind of shenanigans? Do you think that, for example, the source of the Glint Hawks is some kind of evil person gathering villains? Oh, I don't care about that. I was like, somebody's paying attention to me, and I don't care. So, gang, what are you all doing this weekend? Oh, Glint Hawks. Well,
that'll help.
We're going to have to,
more Glint Hawks.
Okay, I'm going to kill these Glint Hawks, everybody. Watching night... That's what I'm... Well, I'm not watching night witches. I'm running night witches, but you know. Building bunnies, drawing, and reading for class. What class is it? Can't see.
That one held.
Let me just, silent strike. Critical hit. And then let me critical hit again if I can. Yeah, that was good. What are these Glint Hawks doing? Like, it's weird to me. Like, what are they doing? Curating the afterlife. There we go.
This is everywhere. No wonder the Glint Hawks were drawn here.
Oh. Huh. Oh. Curating the afterlife of objects. Well, that sounds interesting. This is for your museum, right? Your museum...
Perhaps my focus can help me.
For your museum work. That sounds fun and exciting. Fine. Let's see what we can find here. This is a
Whoever
little
did this must have left tracks from the blinds.
Okay.
Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow.
So we are going to try to figure out what's happening here before we call it quits for the day. Well, and you know what I mean by call it quits. We stop streaming. I go and start trying to think what kind of quote I will use for today's class, for today's Night Witches.
Those blinds up there concentrate fire on a target. Makes it impossible to fight back. It's a cheat, and a wasteful one too.
Huh. We have to make an exhibition in the curating exam, and in Afterlife we have to do some creative philosophical product. Well, that's interesting. So I don't want to walk up that way because I feel like that way's a trap. It's a trap! But I'm wondering if there is some other way to get up there. Although probably not. Probably not. That would be too easy. Right, well... But... comfortable. I feel like I'm being ambushed. But maybe not? Oh. Let's work it out.
These must be the Snapmaw hunters.
Okay.
I'm here on behalf of the nearby village.
Yes.
Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
I'm sorry about that, but Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
Why are you a jerk?
You didn't think it was just us two, did you?
You don't want to fight me. I'm gonna ask for a compromise before I kill them all.
No one wins if we fight. Surely we can reach a compromise somewhere short of death?
It'll all be
We've
your
been
death.
harvesting Snapmaw hearts for days. I only need one more, and then I can settle my debt and save our home.
If I get the last heart, do you promise to stay away?
Yeah.
It's a good deal. Yabasha took a hard hit with that last one.
Okay, fine. We need the shards.
I'll do this for you once, and once only.
Yeah.
Stay here till I get back.
I might already have a Snapmaw heart, right? Like, do I actually need to kill the thing? Oh, okay. So I actually do have to gather a Snapmaw heart. Oh. Guess what? I am in a kind of a maxed out space with my inventory right now. Which is probably not great. Before I'm just gonna see if there's anything. Well, no, we're gonna kill the thing. Let's disassemble this. We're gonna kill the thing, right? We're gonna just go and kill the Snapmaw, and then we're going to end for the day. We won't be much longer because you probably don't know this, but the game starts at 6. You know that. But we do our call time at 5:30, which means I need to start doing setup at 5 at the latest, or else I won't be able to, do the things that I need to do. So, Olga needs her chai and cookies. If you don't eat, she'll be extra grumpy. And nobody wants a grumpy Olga. Nobody wants that. Alright, let me go and, hey everybody, guess what I did? And it was a bad idea. I, jumped off a big cliff and almost died. It was super cool. I think everybody is jealous that they're not me right now. I think everyone was like, that was such a good idea. Just jumping off of cliffs. Why didn't I think of that? You didn't think about it because, I did not die. I did not die. I just had a very, unhappy moment. I didn't die. It was just an unhappy moment. That I should probably be, Yeah, one way to impress the natives, jumping off of cliffs all the time. I'm gonna quick save there. And so, where am I headed? Yeah, rough landing on my face. I had a mount. I don't know where my mount went. let's see. I'm gonna go here. And, gosh, where was I? To the kitchen! Yeah, I have some takeout. Like, when I order takeout, I tend to, order 2 things, because if I have to pay a delivery fee anyway, I'll get 2 things, and I can eat 1 thing before and then 1 thing after, which is what I did. Okay. So, I'm looking for some snap maws. Okay. I'm gonna kill a snap maw, and then I'm done. Oh, I know which ones snap maws are. Snap maws are the ones that are weak to fire? I think? Is that right? Snap maws. Snap maws are weak to fire. Yep. Let's see what we can do here. You know what? I'm gonna see if maybe being over here might be better.
I'll tuck that away.
Okay. So, snap maw. I have some thoughts about this. And what I'm going to do is do this. And then I'm going to do this. And then I am going to try to I'm gonna hit 2 of these and I don't want to.
Oh, they're hunting me.
Alright, everybody. Let's go here. I have got all of the snap maws, everybody. All of them, all of the snap maws. All of the snap maws. So good, everyone. All of the snap maws in my life. Oh my gosh. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I think I'll be okay. I'm still alive, right? I'm still alive. I killed 2 of them. I don't know if that's enough, but I have a snap hallmark. Snap. No, I don't. Hold on. I need to deal with my inventory problem. Oh, you know what we're gonna do first? We're going to craft things. craft more things, because maybe that'll lessen my inventory a little bit. Probably not, but resources. Alright, what am I going to delete from my resource excitement? Let's get rid... I have a lot of... I don't know. I have a lot of these desert glass. Let's disassemble all of them. I really hope I get that job at the fancy convenience store. Oh! Hey, TiVo! I am still alive. I should not be alive for much longer, because, you know, I should be, I am good, TiVo. Also, I'm excited for this fancy convenience store situation of yours. I hope you get it. Did you feel good about the interview? Like, did you feel like, oh, I might have nailed that? I mean, I don't know. I'm curious. Okay, let me...
Got it. Now to bring this back to those hunters.
Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you feel good, because it's always good when you do your interview and you think, you know what? I think I did all right on that one. So, tell me about how this new job would be better than your old job. What is the Oh, good. Oh, good. But here's my question for you. In what way will this new job be better than your old job? It's something to do with hours, right? Oh, well, it pays more, that's good. Pays more, that is always a plus. Is it, in what ways, like, well, you could just sort of stick with that one. But maybe there are other things as well. So, we are basically going to be done, I think. 2, I found that I actually like working with customers and helping them out. This job should be allowed to do that more. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. And is it closer to home, or will you get better hours? I, by the way, am going to just turn in this quest. This will be the last thing before we head out for today. I'm glad that I didn't have to go on a big murder spree.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
Yeah.
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Good.
Good. Keep it that way.
The hours are closer to home thing doesn't matter
Aloy.
to me much. Oh. Because I thought that you had, like, not great hours in your last place. And they were irritating. Let me talk to my boss. Hello.
Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
I can.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Well,
wait. Are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership.
Oh!
What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
Oh, totally.
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
I'm now officially a thrush. This is great. I'm feeling good about my life right now, but we should not end until we put ourselves in a location that is a good place to be. Where should we be? What are we going to do next? Well, you know what? Honestly, let me go here. We're going to just travel there. The hours varied a lot. Like, some weeks I'll have 16 hours, some weeks I'll have 10 or 25. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not... I hope you get the new job, and I hope it's, better for you. Because it seemed like you did not like your old job so much if you quit it. If you're like, I am out of this old job, it seems like maybe it wasn't the best job for you. And if it wasn't great and it wasn't making you happy, then why do it, right? That's what I'm gonna say. Ooh! That was a good stretch. Yeah. I had a really good mount and I lost it. I suppose we just end in, yeah, right? If the job wasn't good for you and it wasn't making you happy and you didn't need to do it, oh, of course I support you, TiVo. I'm just saying, if you do not need to do the job and the job is not making you happy, then what is the point of that job, right? Like, that job is not doing anything for you. So I say, out of there. Those are my thoughts on that matter. Oh, dang, I am really sad about Night Witch's ending. But I suppose that is what it is, right? It's fine. I wish that we had a little bit more time to sort of let it breathe just a little bit more, because Lena still doesn't know about Nick and Mel, and that's going to have to come out sooner or later. I mean, you know, but it's fine. Okay, we're at a campfire. All we have to do right now, is turn in this quest, and then we will can I? No? Okay. Let's find... Okay, we're gonna just turn in our quest, and then I'm going, because I have got, you know, not as much time as I would like, to get all of my prep done. Because, here we go. There's a lot to do. A lot to do for... Nothing gold can stay. You did! I start at noon. Ish. Like, my Saturday streams are from noon to 3. And so I'm already a little bit, over time. But...
Talana.
Hello.
Always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Don't be rude.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
Thanks.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage.
Don't be rude.
This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements. And Sun King Avad decreed the lodge should be open to all.
Thank you.
Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it would bring ruin to the lodge,
don't be
so
rude.
Be it.
Don't be rude.
Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Yeah.
Members of the lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander. While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
Will you? I feel like I'm going to find Red Maw. That's what I think.
This is a good day.
I'm gonna find Red Maw. Let's talk about Assis. What's up with him?
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
Yeah.
My family has always boasted members in the lodge. My father and brother were both Hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
Oh.
What sacrifice?
They died in the massacre. They should be honored as Hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
What massacre?
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds.
Oh.
He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And then, tell me about this Sun Ring.
What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died.
Died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape.
Thanks, Hydrated
I
Bot.
waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis.
Ooh.
How did your family come to be members of the Lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the Lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
Aw, I like her. Just get me all teary. Let's talk Redmaw.
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Redmaw. But to me, it's more than legend.
I like her too.
It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the Lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis.
I will help you. I will help you.
Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why don't you hunt down a Thunderjaw and a Stormbird?
Okay.
You want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any Thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
Okay.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
Okay. I will do it.
But it's not our business, is it?
So,
We've got enough to be worried about.
I have a new quest. Gang, that has been a super productive day. I've run around, I've done a bunch of quests. I should fetch some things, but right now, oh, you know what I should do? I need to find a... I know, right? I really like their relationship.
Nothing like...
Also, Iffy, guess what? You're awesome. In case anybody didn't know, Iffy is awesome, and that is a true fact that everyone should know. Iffy does so much work for Night Witches, because we've had so much, what's the word? Because we've had so much... No, Iffy cannot hide. Because we have so much variation on who the cast is each week, Iffy keeps making these new opening title sequence credits, and he doesn't even do that, but he does because he's so great. Gang, okay. I have been streaming for 3 hours, which is excellent, but it is now 3:30, and I have an hour and a half to do my Night Witches prep, and, you know, update the OBS file, and make sure I've got the quote for this week, and decide what kind of devious things I'm going to do to them. So, I have to go. I want to thank everyone for being here and watching my stream. It is very much appreciated. You can find me at 6 p.m. Eastern Time at Geekspace TV, where I will be GMing the second to last episode of Night Witches, and it will be really great. And then you can also see me tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time at little_red_dot, which is Little Red Dot's channel, where I will be playing Dungeons and Dragons. And then other than that, you can see me on Thursdays at 6 and Saturdays at noon streaming my video games here. So, thank you all for being here. It is much appreciated. I am Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. If you are not a follower, follow if you want. You can join us on our Discord. We have a Discord. You can just hit !Discord to get the link, and you can also follow me at Academic Foxhole on Twitter. Okay, that's it, my friends. I gotta go. I got prep to do. Thank you for being here. I will catch you all on the flip side. You all are great. Bye, everyone.